What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm your co-host Donovan Quick, and today we got something special for you. We're going to be going over Tua's fifth-year option. Stay tuned. I will have Austin Jackson and Noah Igbinogheni's fifth-year option coming up in later videos, so stay tuned for those. So today we're going to be talking about Tua's fifth-year option and what the Dolphins should do with it. Should they pick it up? Should they not? And what would happen if each happens? So we know going into this season, this is Tua's kind of like, okay, you gotta prove it now. This is it. You gotta prove it. You are it. Like, if you can't stay on the field, if you can't produce, if you can't get us wins, we need a playoff win. If we cannot get a playoff win from Tua this year, it's time to go. It's time to move on. It is. And I don't really think that's asking too much unless we pretty much play a juggernaut, which would have to be the Chiefs if they all of a sudden get wide receivers. But so this is Tua's year, right? This is going into year 4 now, and what we're talking about is should they pick up his fifth-year option. Now they have until, I believe, March 3rd to pick up his fifth-year option. His fifth-year option would be $23 million, a little over $100,000 guaranteed in his fifth year. Now, a lot of people are saying, give him this year, don't pick it up, that way we're not liable for the fifth year. The problem with that is that if he does perform and if he does prove he's the guy, now in year 5, he has no contract. He's an unrestricted free agent. He can go anywhere he wants and get easily over $30 million if he performs the way he's supposed to perform. And so we're going to have to match that, probably pay him somewhere around $35 million next year if he proves he's the guy this year. So on the flip side, if he's not the guy, then great, we're not liable. We're not on the hook for $23 million. But if you go and you pick it up, you pick up his fifth-year option, you have $23 million guaranteed, and now you have a little bit of room to negotiate his contract for the following years and extend him. And I don't know why my camera's going crazy all of a sudden, but I'm sorry. But for him, you have to think of numbers, right? So numbers, when you're coming up to his fifth year, if he's the guy, great, you have him for $23 million. You don't have to pay him $35 million. That's $12 million flipped. Now people are saying the odds are that he's not the guy, and now we're going to be on the hook for his $23 million. I get that. But the way that Tua has performed over his 3-year career thus far, someone's going to take on that $23 million. And it doesn't matter who it is. It could be the Commanders. It could be the Colts. Someone's going to be willing to give the kid a try for $23 million. And especially if all they have to do is give up like a 3rd or 4th round pick. So if he's not the guy, he's performed at a level, and he's young enough. He's going to be 25 in this April. And so he's going to be going next year 26 years old. Well, Hendon Hooker right now is 25. Stetson Bennett's 26. So we have guys that are, this old coming into the league now. So I mean, what's the downside on kicking the tires on a guy that's been in the league for 4 years and performed at a slightly above average level? He's been a top 15 quarterback. Some can argue top 10, some can argue top 12. I think he's somewhere around the 11 to 13 range. That's where I think he is. Obviously his numbers are better than that, but we're talking about tape. I'm a tape guy. I'm not going to throw stats at you. I will throw numbers at you, though. And what the numbers are saying is that it's far more beneficial to pick up his fifth-year option, and I think they will do that. I think there is a lot of room for the Dolphins to kind of think about this and be like, they should honestly be talking to his agency. He just picked up a new agency and be like, look, would you be willing to sign an extension now or not sign an extension, but sign a contract, so they can extension was the right word. So they can deny his 5th-year option and give him $23 million next year and maybe some royalties after that. That way, or bonus structure, not bonus structure, being the achievements. So if he throws for 4,000 yards, he gets $1 million. If he throws 5,000 yards, he gets, $2 million, $5 million, whatever. Certain amount of touchdowns, certain amount of passer rating, etc., etc. I can't think of the word right now. It's not coming to me, but you know what I mean. So with his contract, I think it's fairly simple. They need to pick it up. They need to pick up his contract. They need to just send it. And on the back of this shirt, that's exactly what it says. Just send it. Just send the contract in, pick up his 5th-year option. I think you don't overthink this. You get him, secure him now. And if he's not the guy, someone's going to pick up that contract. We got a 4th rounder for Tannehill, and we were on the hook for a little over $20 million, I think, if we cut him. He had a $17 million contract, and we got a 4th round pick, and he was just supposed to be the backup for the Titans, and he ended up being the starter. So, I think there's definitely risk in picking up his 5th-year option, but I think the reward would be higher. Like I said, I think we can get, even if it's a 6th round pick, you're not on the hook. I don't think we'll be on the hook for his $23 million if he's not going to be here in year 5. And so, yeah, that's all I got to say. Let me know what you guys think. Drop it in the comments below. Like, subscribe. Don't forget, ring that bell to get the notifications for when we drop these videos. And don't forget, I'm going to be having Austin Jackson next and Noah Igbenogany after that. Let me know who you guys, this will be in the Keeper Cut playlist. Let me know if there's anybody specific you want to see in the Keeper Cut sooner rather than later. All right. Love you guys. Be safe. And don't forget, tell somebody you love them. Peace.